Here we go. It's time for, like Elizabeth said, me to play teacher and answer your weather questions. Please, I am asking for a lot more questions and fun in the sun photos. But please send me your weather questions, anything weather related, to weather@newscenter1.com. But today's Weather Wiz is Stephanie, and she says, what is the difference between dew point and relative humidity? Both are talking about moisture and the amount of humidity in the air, and this is actually kind of a confusing conversation, so please bear with me. The definition of dew point: the temperature. Air needs to be cooled in order for it to become saturated. Your relative humidity would then be 100%. Now, the relative humidity, since I already mentioned it, is the closeness the air is to saturation, and we usually give that in a percentage sign. The better indication of humidity and moisture in the air is the dew point. The dew point is what we use to really decide how uncomfortable it is outside. So dew point indicates the actual amount of moisture in the air. Most of you know when we show dew points in the upper 50s to lower 60s, it's going to be very sticky, and some of you with frizzy, staticky hair, those are the days you dread. Me, I just don't like sweating a lot and it not going anywhere. But dew points greater than 65 degrees Fahrenheit, yeah, you're going to feel it. It's going to be sticky. We don't tend to see that too often here in the high plains, going to the Midwest, and of course the South. Oppressive humidity during the spring and summer months. But let's talk relative humidity now. Let's go back to that. Relative humidity of 95%, which we tend to see a lot in the morning, with a dew point of 45 degrees Fahrenheit. That's not necessarily uncomfortable. You'll feel a little bit of moisture in the air, but it's not too uncomfortable. The worst case scenario is a dew point, once again, greater than 65 degrees Fahrenheit and a high relative humidity. That would put your temperatures in the low to mid 70s, and that would be a day that would be absolutely miserable. And also dew point probably cause a couple showers and thunderstorms in the forecast too. It's summer after all. So I know it's a bit confusing. Dew point, the better indication of how moist the air is and how humid it is. High relative humidities in the morning hours don't necessarily mean you're walking out into a sauna or something like that. So Stephanie, I hope that answers your question. Please keep the weather questions coming to weather@newscenter1.com. Stay with us. You're watching News Center 1 today. We'll be right back.